The AAMC creates the MCAT. They also allow you to register for the exam on their website. On there, you also have the ability to purchase practice resources like exams and questions that used to be on the exam. How early should you use them while you study? Hey guys, my name is Jack Westin, and today I'm going to discuss when to start AAMC MCAT practice products and exams. The MCAT products found on the AAMC website are by far the greatest resources you can use to study. You should definitely purchase them all and study them. But the question is when? And it's a very simple answer. As soon as possible. Now, you may be thinking, well, doesn't that waste the resource? Absolutely not. If you end up waiting last minute to use these resources, you will sacrifice them. What I mean by that is you will not have time to use them at all. There are so many AAMC practice resources that you can use that it would take you months to go over them properly. If you want to really learn from them, start early so that you have time to review them and understand your exact mistakes. The only things that I think you should really save are the practice exams. Remember, they have question packs, which are just practice sets of questions, as well as exams. They don't have as many exams as they do practice products. So what you could do is start the practice products very early on, study them, and over time do the exams. And how I would spread out the exams is I would do about one of them every month leading up to my exam. So for instance, let's say you're starting to study in May. What I would do is study for about 2 or 3 weeks and take one of the exams. And I would say do the sample test, which is the first one. And then after another month, I would do practice exam 1. A month later, I would do exam 2. And as I get closer to my exam date, I would pretty much do one every 2 weeks. So I would do exam 3, and then I would do exam 4, etc. The reason why is because you need to get used to how this test works. And you could use third-party practice products for this, but none of those products will represent the actual test as well as these exact exams. These are old exams that they have decided to expire and release to the public. Part of the mistake that most students make is that they end up trying to wait last minute to do all of the practice products and exams, and you don't have time to do all of them in the last month. You will find that you can barely get through 20% of the resources. The way I like to explain it is imagine you're in a college course and you are about to take the final. Are you going to use the practice exams from, maybe the same course, but from other professors? Or would you rather use the practice exams from your own professor? And I'm talking recent practice exams from the last year or even the last semester. Those exam questions are going to be even more similar to what you're going to see on your tests. But the MCAT is very different than a college final because you need to prepare for it over a course of 3 or 4 months. Use the professor's notes, in this case, the practice products, to really learn how this test works. And in between all of the AAMC practice resources, you can definitely sprinkle in third-party questions and exams. So, for instance, I would start the chemistry question pack, the biology question pack in the first month. And if I need more practice in a particular topic, I would go ahead and do more questions from a third-party resource to supplement that particular concept. Now, when it comes to cars, I would 100% recommend that you use the cars question packs as soon as possible. Yes, you could use third-party cars practice passages, but none of those will equate to the actual exam. I would say, and this is my opinion, that our questions, the ones that you can find on my website, are just like AAMC practice passages because we spend so much time working on each passage, making sure the same logic, the same frequency of questions, the same length, all of that is equated for, and we work really hard over the years to perfect them. But why use our resources when you have the actual resources that were once on the test? Your number one best resource will always be anything found on the AAMC practice site. Second to that would be our CARS passages and any other science prep material from a third-party exam. In other videos, I describe how important it is to start doing questions early on and to forego the entire content review stage if you already have taken most of these courses. I recommend that you watch those videos and try to figure out a good study schedule that incorporates the AAMC exams and questions early on in your studies. If you need more advice on this, I welcome you to attend any of my trial sessions by visiting my website, jackwestin.com. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with your friends. Good luck.